Ushiwaka-maru. A long time ago, there was a mother and her children hurrying through a snowstorm in the mountains, far from the Kyoto capital. The mother had 2 young children and 1 baby in her arms. At that time, 2 samurai clans, Genji and Heike, were fighting for the crown, and after a long battle, a general of Genji clan, Yoshitomo Minamoto, was defeated by the Heike clan. The wife of Yoshitomo, Tokiwa, and their young children, Imawaka, Otowaka, and Ushiwaka, ran away from a pursuer of the Heike clan. A general of the Heike clan named Kiyomori ordered his men to kill the heirs of General Yoshitomo immediately to prevent any future threat by these children. "Please spare their life. Take my life instead." Tokiwa, their mother, begged for her children's lives. General Kiyomori was touched by her deep love for her children and decided to let them live under one condition. 7-year-old Imawaka and 5-year-old Otowaka would have to be sent to a temple to become Buddhist monks. Ushiwaka was also to follow the same path when he was old enough. As time passed, it became time to send Ushiwaka to the temple, as promised to Kiyomori. "Listen, Ushiwaka, you are 7 years old now, and you are going to the temple to become a great monk," his mother said. Turning 7, Ushiwaka had to say goodbye to his mother and left for the temple where he would spend all his life as a monk. "This is a flute your father cared for. Play it when you are lonely." The mother gave Ushiwaka her husband's keepsake. Ushiwaka-maru was sent to the Kurama Temple, which was located deep inside of Kurama Mountain, and began his hard training there. Once, when Ushiwaka-maru was studying alone, someone called his name. "Young master! Young master! Who's calling me?" Ushiwaka-maru looked around and saw a monk he had never seen before. "Young master, I am so happy to meet you. I am an exiled monk and my name is Masachika Kamata. Young master, please listen to me very carefully. You are a son of the general of the Genji clan, which perished by the Heike clan." "Who? Me?" Ushiwaka-maru was surprised. "Yes, I served your father, Lord Yoshitomo, and he was killed by Kiyomori. You must take your father's revenge and defeat the Heike clan, and then resurrect the Genji clan." Ushiwaka-maru was shocked by this story the monk told him, and cried alone in Kurama Mountain. This was a heavy burden to carry for young Ushiwaka-maru. A long-nosed goblin on Kurama Mountain sympathized with Ushiwaka-maru's enduring fate and taught him swordsmanship. After long periods of training, Ushiwaka-maru was able to catch a blow swung by the long-nosed goblin and block his stroke downward. "I did it! I did it! I beat the long-nosed goblin." Ushiwaka-maru made progress in swordsmanship, and none of the long-nosed goblins on Kurama Mountain could beat him in a swordsmanship match. One day, the leader of long-nosed goblins said to Ushiwaka-maru, "Young master, there is nothing more we can teach you. We hope you'll be a great samurai warrior." All long-nosed goblins on Kurama Mountain worked for Ushiwaka-maru's father, Yoshitomo, so awaited the resurrection of the Genji clan. Ushiwaka-maru left the mountain at age 15. Around that time, A rough monk named Benkei was stalking people at night in Kyoto and forcing them to hand their swords to him. There was a rumor that Benkei planned to collect 1,000 swords. Tonight, Benkei would complete his plan, getting the 1,000th sword on the Gojo Bridge. Waiting for an opportunity on the bridge, Benkei heard a flute, which Ushiwaka-maru was playing. "Oh my, that's a kid. I'll have nothing to do with the kid," thought Benkei, but he noticed the handsome sword Ushiwaka-maru had. What a fine sword! That sword will be my 1,000th. Benkei held his halberd over his head, stood in Ushiwaka-maru's way and said, "Hey, leave your sword." Soon after Benkei threatened, Ushiwaka-maru walked behind Benkei like a cat. "Oh, are you challenging me? All right, take this blow." Benkei was flourishing his halberd, but Ushiwaka-maru quickly sidestepped to and fro. Stepping aside and moving back, Ushiwaka-maru jumped high and threw his fan at Benkei. The fan hit Benkei's forehead hard and made him overturn on the bridge. "You won!" Benkei, who never lost, fell to his knees and apologized. Since that night, Benkei remained beside Ushiwaka-maru as his vassal. According to the history, Ushiwaka-maru, who was later named Genkuro Yoshitsune, and his older brother Yoritomo fought together. They eventually overthrew the Heike clan and made them perish into an ocean of agony. The end.